Hello everybody. I hope you're ready. I hope I'm ready too. I so rarely am. Anyway, it's like the 24th, I think, and welcome to another edition of the almost daily Donna Jeans of America Collective Oracle and Read Experiment, brought to you by the YouTube channel Word From Your Mother. My name is Melissa, and I will be your storyteller today. Alright. As always, those of you who know me know that this has all been shuffled, and as I haven't made any more clearing the table meditations anymore recently because I've just been I feel like something really kicked my ass here a couple of weeks back, and I don't feel good, and some days I still don't feel good, and I don't have a lot of energy. Anyway, for any of you that's new, look for that playlist, Clearing the Table, and you'll find all that you don't know there. And Donna Jean, show us what Donna Jean needs to know today, Spirit. Show us Donna Jean today. Show us what Donna Jean is struggling against. Show us the cause of the matter. Show us Donna's past, not way back. Let's keep it within the year, you know. I don't know. I didn't know. Never mind. I don't put any restrictions on it because I have found my way into my place in the Wayback Machine more than once recently with the Six of Cups and stuff. That's way back, so I can't put that restriction on it. Okay, and I dug a box of cards out of the Goodwill outlets the other day, and it's some sort of a marketing thing. It's all about brainstorming and how to get through problems and interact with people better. But it's Divine Shuffle, and it has really strange and interesting cards on it that brought a lot of thoughts to me that had absolutely nothing to do with what they thought, right? With their job marketing crap anyway. Anyway, I put it on the table and I've added it to the thumbnail just to have a look at it. And I did go through these cards here. I was putting them in number so that I could go through and put the page number on the card. And I'm missing card number 44. I don't know where the hell it is. And I think it's a card that I've seen before. I mean, I bought this deck secondhand, but I'm sure I counted it. I don't recall ever. I think it's a card that I have and it's just missing because it's like the dog version of like Karen and Carl. Remember the kitty cat is take a nap? Well, there's a dog version, take a nap. Remember? Anyway, I don't know where it is. So I've gone back to, I'm just going to write the number of it as I flip it. And that'll have to be good enough. And I hope that pen is okay. Alright, Spirit, show me Donna Jean. Show me what we need to know. Show me how Donna can live her best life. Show me Donna Jean living her best life. We know that some shit we just got to go through, so show us how to do it. Show us how to do it on a high vibe. Show us how to feel whole and self-completed. Show us how to love ourselves so that we can love another. Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright. Okay. I have to I have to. It's the only way I can get this done. Show us, Spirit. Show us Donna Jean. Show us what we need to know. Show us Donna Jean today, Spirit. Show us what we need to know. Ooh, did you see that? Show us Donna Jean, Spirit. Show us what we need to know. Show us Donna Jean. And one for Dude. Okay? And I got, I think everything is as it should be. I've got to fix this. It takes so much time. I have to fix it every day. I've got to tape it up like I did the other one, I guess. Because you know it's driving me crazy. Okay, we're getting ready to flip, Donna. Just about there. So let me have one last look around. Oh, I chopped my hair off. I think it looks 10,000 times better for an ugly wig. You know, it helped it a lot. You know, because well, ever since I got sick, right, my hair falls out. Well, all my hair fell out, and then it falls out like 2 times a year. It thins. Anyway, my hair is really pretty thin. But right after I came home from the hospital, my hair went through lots of changes. It all fell out, and then what grew back was a white Brillo pad. Okay, and I couldn't touch anything. I was a walking lightning bolt. And I have walked by TVs and shorted them out. But anyway, every time it falls out, when it grows back in, my hair used to be really, really thick, and it's still incredibly thin. But every time the new growth more and more resembles the old growth, and like it's real hair, it gets better. But it's coming back, and underneath all this long raggedy shit that you can see is actually just seasons of new growth growing down, right? And at first it was all staticky and shit, and that hit it too. It didn't look like my hair was so thin because it was brillowy, but every time the new growth hit, it would get caught up in the older hair, and then when it hit the shoulders for 3 months or so, it was like this big bobblehead, you know. And my hair had a life of its own, and that's when it was shocking the shit out of me. But I could tell the other day, I've got all this new growth that's sticking out around my head, and my hair now appears lank because the bobblehead growth has finally passed my shoulders. So it was all just laying there except for this big fuzz knot at the end. So I whacked it off. I'm gonna have my granddaughter trim it up when she comes see me next time. Just, I'm sure everything will be fine. Really though. Alright, Donna. Resistance. What we resist persists. This is a tug of war. 2 of you fighting over the same thing. Like the both of you racing for the throne, wanting to be first chair. You want to be first chair, and you're competing for it. 4 of Wands. You want your happy. He wants his. You're kind of happy. You're happy enough together, but you want your happy. You think it's got to be your way in order to be happy. You're going to have to learn how to compromise. I can tell you that right now. And if it's an old dude, that ain't happening. You just turn the channel now. Go listen to somebody else's reading. Your word is anthology. You know I love you, Donna. Your word is anthology. When I saw this word as I was laying it out, and the very first thing I thought of was B.B. King's anthology, because I made a discography of everything he had one time, and he's got a lot of music. But anthology, Shakespeare poem, Donnie poem, Sidney poem, anthology. A selected collection of writings by various authors, usually in the same literary form. A book of short stories by different authors. The anthology included poems written by Shakespeare, Dante, and Sidney. Synonyms: album, complete, collection. It's a collection. Like my box of tarot cards over there. I know you can't see them, but it's my collection. Okay. Oh, did you realize yesterday the number, the dice that we rolled at the end, you know, the yes or no question, the even and the odds, it was 371. That was the number of the word that you had yesterday, which was multifarious, which is death and knee is like Sumerian for fear and blood and the gnashing of teeth. Okay? The root, knee, think fear, and then farious, scary elves, scary giants, the Fae, Nephilim, the Rephaim. Fae is something otherworldly, and I think it's connected to Pharaoh. Okay, 371. Anyway, and that's also 11. My favorite number. This number is 55. One more 5 there, girl, and you'd have a bucket full of chaos on your hands. It's probably pretty chaotic for you right now. Your collection. What is your anthology, Donna? What would you say your collection consists of? Events in your lifetime, events in your lifeline, in your chronology. Okay? What are your important life events? I know this is morbid, kind of, but who cares? If you are writing your own obituary, what would you put in it? You know, what have you done in your life that's important to you? Taylor Swift, love story. We keep getting this. Marry me, Juliet. You'll never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know. Don't be a little Stepford wife. And Jimi Hendrix, The Wind Cries Mary. A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Thank you, everybody who watches. It feels great. Thank you. Your tea leaves is bag. Something important. You got it in the bag, such as a new job or a raise. Oh my God, I'm almost tearing up here. Stop it. I'm a professional. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pen. A new job or career. You got the new job in the bag. And I know I shuffled all of these. It might have been in one of the clearing the tables, as a matter of fact, because, well, I did. I swear to God. And I also swear to God, I think these two come out together the last time that they made an appearance. And then there's crib. There's a baby in a bassinet. Oh, my God. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay, so you got the new bag you got the new job in the bag. Don't worry about it. It's in the bag. You already possess everything you have that you need in order to make this work, and you're going to get the job. Okay, and apparently it's coming just in time because you got a baby on the way. Okay. That puts a different look on this, okay? I think maybe the two of you are just fighting over bullshit, and what's really important is the two of you together, because there's a baby coming. That's what's important, okay? So, I'm telling you, Donna, but it's both of you. Both of you are at odds with each other, okay? It takes two to do this. Somebody's got to do it first. And yesterday I was telling you it's going to be you, because dude just doesn't get it. He's bent as far as he can go. He will complain, but he's not going to leave. You see? And it lies with you. I keep thinking about that pipe, and he says the secret lies with Charlotte. It lies with you. You have to be strong enough to weather the complaints that your changes are going to bring you. But you've got there's other things that are also important right now. You're going to have to be the grown-up. If you want it, why are you watching this? Do you want it or not? If you want it, you're going to have to do it. And maybe your anthology is all that's led up to this moment. You have the experience that you need, but you are not going to get him to do it. You're not going to get people, they're not going to rearrange themselves in it. Yes, but don't. Okay? People are creatures of habit. You're going to have to change their habit. And stop complaining to him. Okay? It's never enough for you, is it? You want me to change what I'm doing, and what I do for you isn't good enough. He's damned if he does, he's damned if he don't. So stop complaining to him while you make him readjust, okay? Remember that buffer area, that space, okay? Now see, the difficulty in this is that you are going to have to wean yourself off of his supply. This is what he does for you. You're going to have to wean yourself off of it, because he's going to be kind of surly, and like I said, you're ambushing him, right? He doesn't know what the hell's going on, and he does feel resentful. Let him feel the resent, because it is a big change for him, and he doesn't understand. Give him room to just feel that. Take yourself out of target range. What's happening? That baby changes everything. Everything. That baby changes everything. You're lost in the vines, okay? You're lost in the trees, okay? You're kind of dark. I've seen this card before. You're ugh. Don't use the kids. Don't use the kids for some resentment. If you got a little shadow riding with you, maybe little cloud over you, a little monkey on your back, be mindful of the thoughts that you tolerate in yourself. Hear the thoughts that are chattering in the background, and be mindful and control them and cast it out. There are some things that's been going on for a long, long time, many lives, many histories, and that darkness is something that we don't understand. Cast it out. I think there's maybe something riding along with you, or looking for the opportunity to. Okay, and you're kind of lost in the trees. Resistance. Okay. Well, I got the hiccups. It never fails. I've been sitting over here for a while, longer than I thought I would, because I felt a little nauseous when I got over here and sat down. And I usually wait for it to pass. But here we are. Let's get a drink. Okay. Hurry, Donna, run! Come on! I'm about ready to start. I'm getting ready to flip. There's a baby coming. Exchanging gifts. Remember that gift yesterday? I want that box. Exchanging gifts. Protection. Purpose. It's easy to fall back into the same old role. It's hard to move on, and you've got to be the one to do it. And it might seem, depending on who you were looking at you, that you were a tad ungrateful. So, be mindful. The Empress. Be the Empress that you are. And that is, you're still, you just take your place at the table, but you're still the caretaker. You still, you're generous with your love, right? You still love them. That none of that has changed. You're just expanding. Be happy with the results of your actions. Appreciate what they do for you. What matter if you're an empress if you are the ruler of no one? But by the same token, what use is an empress who doesn't have herself and just used up this way and that way, a puppet of her people? A thin line. This is on your mind. Knight of Swords, you're kind of angry. You got a lot of thoughts. You've got some angry words, more unpleasant truths for someone. Unpleasant truths. And a growing. Okay. Exchange. Are you not satisfied? Is it not good enough for you? I don't understand. What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with that box. That box is fucking awesome. Awesome. Protection. It feels like a prison to you. And it is. I mean, because it's something created by another. But you used to love him. You did. You loved him. You love him now. You just want to get him off you. Could you want to know your purpose in life? You want to be your version of you on your terms. And you want to just do it the way you want to do it. And there's a shadow riding with you here. Now, there's a shadow looking for your downfall. The devil rides. And there's a baby. Do you feel trapped because there's a baby? Trapped to dude? Will you ever know your purpose? There's a baby. Loneliness, longing to belong. Okay. Maybe this is a young pregnancy. I don't know, but you feel you're isolated. Your pregnancy has isolated you. You're angry. Well, there's no going back now. You're just going to have to suck it up, Buttercup. Put your feet up. Divine Feminine says, what the fuck is going on? What's happening? What's happening? That you're just going to have to hurry up and wait. That's an observer. Get on the couch. You feel lonely. All right, so you can. Why don't you arrange afternoon of shopping? Empress stuff. Or if you're seeking your purpose, volunteer for something if you think you can. Okay. Yes. An exchange of gifts. What is it that you're good at? Get volunteering. I'm gonna hit that. Can you walk dogs? Can you volunteer at the animal shelter? Oh, that would kill me. I wouldn't be able to experience the bad part of that. Or to get it close to one and then show up one day and they're gone. Okay. Something like that. I don't know. The devil. Okay. This is where I was saying you got a little shadow riding with you. You got a shadow riding with you. What's happening? Here's your clue. Here's your clue. Now you know. You got a little darkness looking for an opportunity to make it worse. You know those things exist. You know they do. So hug yourself and like don't put yourself in places you have no reason to be. Be mindful that something is waiting for you. So don't put yourself in the area it's likely to happen. I don't know what I'm hearing. I think it's the mailman. I don't know. It was slow. I can't really hear the mailman. Loneliness, but you definitely feel out of sorts. And this is next. I thought I would, oh yes, this is what I was trying to remember. I'm going to do it to both of them. And eventually one day we'll be done, Donna, okay? And I looked at them yesterday and I think I decided just to put them right, yeah. I'm just going to put it over the number. Okay, so exchanging gifts is number 27, which is 101. And this is not the pen I want, but it'll do today. I want that little Sharpie marker. I took it over to the house though, because I was going to do this over there. Essential meanings. Exchanging gifts. Oh, that's not even. That won't do. That will not do. Okay. I will postpone this until I do get a pen. Okay. Essential meanings. The law of giving and receiving currency. Trade-offs, weighing cost, and determining value. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. But I do not. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it and then you realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired but know you will have to walk away from or even fail at because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. Is that the problem with the gift? If you want to be I don't want to read that. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life, and where you find yourself in victim mode or in a codependent dynamic or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself, and this time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better, and not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. I just know that there's some problem with the gift. The reason why. Well, you reject him because it's time to. As far as you can go. As far as he'll go. You can't go any farther. You've got farther to go. And there's a baby. You just got to do the right thing, Donna. You have to do the right thing. And the right thing may very well be withdrawing from him. Because, but here the protection is offered, okay? So let's have a look at this offer of protection and what Donna needs to think about it. Exactly what is being protected. 38, 78. Maybe. This card reminds you to protect yourself and to be wary of hidden agendas. Maybe the gift comes with strings. Are you being too open? And remember, you're talking to your two-faced friend. Perhaps you don't realize that maybe that friend there's a snake in the box and it's coming from your friend. I'm so sorry you're in the hospital. Whatever could have happened. Creepy. Are you being too open? Perhaps you don't realize it, but you may find that you're a target for others, especially if you're shining too bright, if you're too happy. Yet this isn't a time to dim your light. Rather, remember that a spiritual warrior or priestess would always learn how to camouflage him or herself and be armed against potential attack. Stop laying it out there. On somebody is not on your side. This is about the right use of power rather than the use of force. The former coming from a place of highly calibrated integrity, the latter from a lower base of destructive energy. That's fear. I'm telling you, it's all going to have to come from you. You are the wheel, okay? And things, the things that you want to come to pass, you think you have to get them from another wheel outside of your own center. It will only happen if you do it. But stop announcing it. Remember to walk the higher ground, but wear a cloak for protection. Ask your guides and angels to protect you, for they will always come if asked. And be moderate in all you do. This isn't the place to take risks, especially when you don't know who your enemy is. Silence is a language. Ask for the protection and you will get it. You seek to know your purpose. There's a baby. Now what? There's a baby. The Empress has to grow up. I don't think that's a problem for the Empress. If you're an Empress, you've always been an Empress. Okay? There's no growing up for the Empress. The problem for the Empress is to allow playful time. To be a child. To not bear the burden of responsibility. Okay? You're very much in the responsibility mode. Okay? That's the Empress that you're in, because first things first, there's a baby. You're angry. Feel trapped. Little trap. This is not what was supposed to happen. This wasn't in anything that you talked about. Nobody talked to me about this. Everything up in the air now. You wanted a certain way. You want happy a certain way. But now there's a baby. And a shadow walks with you. Cast it out. Do it mindfully every day. I want you to pick up. I don't care how cheesy it is. You take yourself off to the backyard. Sit down in the shade. And I want you to say all kinds of positive shit to yourself. Because there's a baby. And I want you to talk to the baby. Tell the baby how good the baby's doing and how much you love the baby. Try to put this stress is just mountainous. I can't even see the sky. Tell the baby about the sky. Just tell the baby stories. Do you got any, if you got any other books or babies, chances are you got some other baby books. Dig one out. Dig out your collection of baby books, okay? And I was thinking, you could just talk. If you don't know what to say, just read to the baby. Read her, or him, her, Mother Goose rhymes. Talk to the baby. And I did say her at first. I mean, it took itself there. It went from baby to her. There's a baby. You are both in for a rude. Nothing is going to be anything like you planned. Okay? You've got to let go of any preconceived notions because chaos has arrived. You're going to have to be happy in the middle of this chaos, which is pretty much like having a baby, isn't it? Okay, so relax. Let go of what doesn't matter. Be mindful of what does. Don't lose your Empress. The Empress is the best mother the baby could ever have. Because the Empress is fierce. So you take care of you. So the Empress takes care of the baby. You see what I'm saying? Just do the best that you can. And this purpose, life is, in some ways, being a mother is the best thing you can, is the most powerful thing you'll ever do. But it's a prison. So be mindful of how you view it. The devil walks with you. Alright, now we're going to have a look at dudes. Oh. Okay, Donna. You just relax, you little mama. You little mama. Oh my God, I lived on boiled eggs and green olives. I threw up like for months. And he had a big head of hair. Like a Wookiee. My youngest one had big blue eyes and the most serious stare. Just like a little old man, just solemnly regarding me. Right? Yeah. Okay, here's dude's current energy. Excellence. Do his best. He thinks he's doing his best. Trad Pat does his best, but his best and the best that you think he should hold are not the same. Okay, but he is not a half-asser. If he was, Donna, you never would have had him. Okay, he's always done his best. When you bring it, Donna, you expect the same. And when you don't get it, you just make excuses for him. But he does a lot for you. I don't know. Neither one of you ever intentionally do a half-assed thing. Let me say it like that. But when you do, but neither one of you are half-assers, both of you are hyper critical people, perfectionists. You demand, you bring it, and learn how to forgive the other, learn how to tolerate it. And you can go further along in that by knowing that people make mistakes. You make them, so does he. Alright, the big energy he's got is justice. He's the stand-up, do-right man. He thinks what he's doing is right, and he's wordless. What did I say about language and words? Wordless. Silence is a language. I said that before I put this down, I believe. Silence is a language. The truth speaks for itself, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, easement from mother is the value of individuality. He ain't no cookie cutter dude. He ain't no half-assed dude, and he ain't gonna produce no half-assed shit. He is what he is, which I said yesterday. You will know them by the fruit they bear. His affirmation, oh, and here's the Phoenix. His affirmation is one of transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Then that comes, Donna, when you steadfastly creep forward in your mission of change. You're going to have to drag him, kicking and screaming, into your light and out of his. Now that's going to be a problem because he is a lighthouse hog, right? You've always given him the center stage, Donna. And it's going to take him a while to get used to you occupying that spot sometimes. And you might even just want to have your own stage. And I'm just saying, leave him alone. Leave him alone. First you're making him do something different. And then it feels like betrayal because you're taking away the attention he's used to getting from you that he's gotten from day one of your relationship. Okay? There's no way to escape this without some bad feeling. So give him the space to acclimate to it and proceed steadfast but slow. Don't run to him with every little thing either, because he's just itching for a fight. Don't give it to him. Give him your absence. It is the healthiest thing to do in the interest of keeping this relationship together after this growth spurt. All right? Yes. He sees himself, oh, look here. This is like soulmates or something. This card is purpose, and so is his. Now, as the alpha, if you're looking to switch shit up, which I've been seeing, like your two alphas, your specific happiness, your happiness versus his, but now there's a baby. The two of you are fighting over bullshit. You're fighting over who heads the family, but there's a baby. And he sees himself as a shark. The number of this card is 36, which is 666. There's your shadow, looking for the opportunity. I do not think he's bad. I think the shadow will use you just as easily as it would him. I think the shadow would use you both and spend afternoon pitting the two of you against yourselves in bullshit fights. I think the shadow is sitting comfy between you because it doesn't want you to be happy. You want to have a say. And he's like, no. But There's no thought involved there, okay? It's his because it's always been his, okay? So you're going to have to do it. Good luck, because you're going to wind up with a butch haircut and some Birkenstocks, okay? Good luck. Good luck. I mean that sincerely. The secret lies with Charlotte, man. It is within you. You determine who you are. You will determine the happiness that you're able to experience with this man. And for a while, you're going to be knowing him because there's a baby. And he is in no way equipped for that journey. Okay? He's not. He's not. You're not. He's not. It's chaos. I don't know what to tell you. Let me see this. Wisdom. I don't know what wisdom to give. Ooh. Dude has a lot of good potential. This is good dad material. This is wisdom. This is dad with the baby in his hands, pointing at the stars, telling him a story about the Big Dipper. Okay? And his number is 40, which is 1111. Think. Stop and think. Think about these bullshit fights that the both of you are having. You think I'm ripping you, but the same is true of dude. You're both doing the same thing. There's a baby. I think you're just having a meltdown, a stress meltdown. And both of you are pulling your hair out because you're both at wit's end, and you can't move ahead together because you can't deal with now. And there's a baby. Wordless. You will know them by back off. Just back off. If he's the truth will reveal itself if you just stop. Don't put yourself in the shadow's path. Okay, I don't care how lonely you are. Go visit a friend. Go visit a friend. Not that two-faced friend. Maybe you could just go somewhere where you could have some general conversations. Somewhere in public. I don't know. Be looking for something. Be looking for something. I think I've weared out my chair. This is good dad material, and he's not a half-asser. He bounces back. He puts his money where his mouth is. And you both seek purpose. You both want to be alpha. Oh, and here's justice. He's got justice twice, okay? I would say mom's backing him. I just would. It's fair. Maybe he's better at it. And you are going to be the mom, okay? You can't do it all, right? That's not good for the kid. It's not. So stay home and be a housewife. Save for your she shed. You truly do control the future. You truly do. But I know it's a prison. It's both. It's a commitment. And who better than you? You are the future. Here's the two of you looking down a well. Both of you are seeing the visions of the future. Okay, both of you have a vision for the future, but it's murky. It's hidden in moonlight. Okay, that's what's in the well. But there is a vision. What I'm saying is that you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you are not without vision. You are not without an unknown assistant. a path, an idea, a destiny, a purpose, if you will, that will become clear to you, more clear to you, as this cloud comes off the moon. But then here you go into vampire territory. Crossing that Transylvanian bridge. Okay, you won't quit fighting for something that's just sapping the life out of you. It's too stressful. It's too scary. There are other things going on now. This adventure should wait. Go home and bar your windows and raise a little rosy-faced cherub. And don't put yourself in the places bad things are likely to happen to you at this time just because you're lonely. Don't throw pearls before swine lest you be trampled. That's dude. And here, okay, look. Careful what you're pouring your money to. It's a lot smaller and it won't last as long as you think. Look here. Here's dude. Dude's last card is a tug of war. Can you see that? Your first card was a tug of war. The two of you are fighting over things that don't matter right now because there's a baby. He's not a half-asser. Don't you make any hasty proclamations right now. Just don't. Your job is to sit there and be pregnant at this point, and that's where you are. All these people, I just don't know who they are. Okay, let me... Justice and excellence. Okay, Donna. For all the problems that you have with this guy, all the ambitions that you have, all the obstacles you're facing, this is a pretty stable dude. And he's good dad material. He might manipulate the shit out of you and your paycheck, okay, but he's never going to leave. He's never... Like yesterday, my banjo was manipulation with good intent, and it's still strumming in the background, okay? But now there's a baby. Okay. This is your energy at the moment. Tenderness, gentle, loving care. There said something about the exchange of gifts, the ability to receive, and the Page of Pentacles. You got to think high. Maybe they're not going to give it because you don't think you're worth it. Okay? You don't think you're worth it, so why should they? And when you start demanding it, that is when you'll get it. You just be positively pro you. He's not going to leave. He's going to complain the fuck out of you. People look at you, Donna. This is what they see: contentment and satisfied. There's a dog laying in the pen. When they look at you, they see their source of contentment, and they see that you're not content with it anymore. They don't know what's happened. Yesterday this was fine, but today you're all Four of Cups, and you're bored. It's not good enough for you, and you look down on it, right? You're not going to go soaking in the... What the hell is that? Cattle trough? That is not a pool. It's not a wash tub, but it's a water tank for livestock. Okay? That's what that is. And you're not going to... Dude's out there, he's done mojo, rigged something up, and now he's got a hillbilly hot tub, right? And you wouldn't be caught dead in it. Because it's not good enough for you, Donna. There's a baby on the way. And this works perfectly fine, and it's a sign of his ingenuity, right? But no, it's not good enough for you. And now you want you're going to go into debt now because you got to have a better pool. Something like that, right? Not happy. Can't get happy. Dude does not possess the ability. You're not happy with anything dude's done. Not now, not ever. Could be that baby talking. You know, hormones get nuts. Dude's stressed out too. Suddenly everything's falling apart. And what really is enough. Remember I told you, you've got what you need. That's not the same as you got what you want. You've got everything you need, but it's not good enough. That's what they see when they look at you. And he's already, remember there's no half-ass in there. He's already give you the best that he's able. But you find fault with everything he does. Because, this is the root of it, you didn't trust your instinct. You didn't trust your intuition. There's a lesson here to be learned, Donna, and the only thing I can think maybe, is that maybe you shouldn't have had sex with him because you should have trusted your intuition and you didn't. But now there's a baby. And Donna, both of you have lessons to learn, but it's your lesson because it's really hard to be an empress when you don't have two pennies to rub together. And this is a lesson that celibacy, I don't know. I have no judgment there whatsoever. I wasn't married to either of my children's fathers. Different dads, okay? I have no judgment. But I learned a lesson. I learned a lot of life lessons. And maybe that's where you are. I was fiercely independent, but years later, I do wish I had pursued, and don't think I didn't, because I did. I rode him like a circus pony about seeing, but I wish there had been more. I wish I could have been more clear in my heart about it. Because I kept a lot of shit now that I see really didn't matter. It was just bullshit. Why I was so upset about certain things, and it was bullshit. It didn't matter. And I wish I could have seen that then. Happiness is. It doesn't have a plan. It is. It's a state of being. A way of regarding yourself, I think. Maybe. Anyway, in the past, Donna, you were trying to fit in. You've always been lonely and outcast, finding your pack, and you thought you did. You thought you found the one. There's the Knight of Cups. You fell in love. He did make you an offer, and you accepted it. And then your loneliness was gone. But it's back again, right? Or did it ever disappear? You tried to fit in. You thought getting with this guy would happy ever after. What you thought it's what you wanted, right? Now here shortly, there's another frisbee. Okay? Action. Seize the day. This is take your stuff back. Take your passion back. Take your toy back. Don't ask him. Don't go to him. Just keep doing the slow progressive of what you want to do. Action. Do it. Don't ask. 8 of Wands. Bam, 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 bam. I think that's going to be one obstacle after another. It's going to be very slow progression. There is one thing after another. And many things, you're fighting over many things that you're going to let go. Okay, so there's half the bam, bam, bams. You just drop them. But then the other bam, bam, bams is really going to be just the obstacle of changing something in your life. For instance, quitting smoking. For instance, stopping drinking. For instance, becoming a vegetarian. For instance, something major that it seems like your entire life is geared against. One obstacle after another, and you're just going to have to go forward slowly. And maybe because there's a baby, some of that just needs to stop for a minute, and maybe because you're the mom and shit, you should just step back into the traditional role and stop being so whole hog on this new way of stuff that you want to do because there's a baby. I'm sorry to just keep beating it, but that changes everything. Okay, this is how you see yourself. Guidance. Help is on the way. Look, if you're lonely, I'm telling you, call your mom. Get with his mom. Get with some older lady that you trust, you like. Get with the church meal Sunday. Show up with a dish. Ask and you will get the help you need. That was guaranteed here. Maybe just a little time of prayer and inward thought. Set your ego aside. First see your ego, remember the shadow. Ask and you will receive, because someone waits to help you now. And this will get that shadow out. Cast it out. Ask your mother to help you. Help is on the way. And here he is. This is him. He's ashamed of himself. He's just been, he's being hard on himself too. He feels like a failure. Nothing that he's tried to do is working. It's all hard. It's all falling apart. He can't do it. He can't make you happy either. And he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. You're dogging him. Nothing good to say about him. Attack, attack, attack. Hormones. This is your hopes and your fears. Victimhood. Oh my God, Donna, don't be the victim. Don't be the victim. You're just chewing him up, okay? He looks at you and it's ripping his heart out of him. Okay? It took two to get this baby. It took two. Take responsibility. You can't blame it all on him. And you have to put your own hand to it, or your life will be so much less. Don't be afraid. Here's the moon. The reason why what are you afraid of? You're afraid that you're going to suck. And you'd rather blame him than you. That's what it is. One outcome out of many. Gratitude. Give thanks. Forgive yourself. Forgive him. Be glad that you have him. He's good dad material. 10 of Pentacles. It may not be the happy. See, this is you just want your happy. You want your happy. You're not going to get your happy. But there's still a happy there to be had. Okay? It cannot be your happy. It cannot be his happy. Okay? See yourself in the frame that I'm presenting to you right now, because right now you are in his happy. And it is you, Donna, that must change it. You've got to be the one to paint yourself in. And that is how you can make it work. And the best thing for you and baby right now is the traditional place. I said it. And it's better to have the man, especially to have the good man, than to have no man. It's better. And he wants to be there. He just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. That'll change with time. Hopefully. Okay, show me resistance. Show me how Dawn is the Tower. I was going to say sabotages her own happiness. And there's the tower. You got all your walls up. It's going to be your way or the highway. You're not going to let anybody else have a say. It's just not good enough for you. And it's not good enough for you. And you're going to leave them behind. You just want to... You won't have it. You won't... You're fighting over dumb shit. And there's a baby. Okay. Page of Pentacles and Temperance. What'd I say? To hurry up and wait. That's what I said in Temperance. Because this is time. You're just stuck like Chuck. Hurry up and wait. And you need to make the best of it. Because it's going to be a great thing to you. And you should choose the star that's best. Choose the long run. Don't choose the ego. Don't choose the desire of the moment. Choose what is truly the best for the outcome. Because there's a baby. Show me the 4 cups. All this has just made you sick. Maybe you are sick. You didn't want to be pregnant. You're feeling sorry for yourself. You feel like a big victim. You feel trapped. This is not what you were growing. This wasn't what you were trying to do. You're unhappy with your results. Not the results you wanted. You're unhappy with everything, and nothing that they can provide you brings you to happiness. Now, you feel it's because you didn't trust your instinct. You're mad at him and you blame yourself. What's the lesson? That you did it to yourself. You put yourself in this position, but you took it up. You took this up. You took this relationship up as your responsibility. I mean, that's what people do. You were committed to it too, and now you're going to walk away from it. You think it's time to go. But there's a baby. You got with him in the past because you're trying to find your pack. Oh, there's completing the circuit. He's your emperor. You found your man, but something never sat quite right. Never sat quite right, and it's about the give and take. You gave more than you got just to give along. You always have. And here in a minute, show me the action. What's Donna going to do? What's Donna going to do? I think it's a hokey pokey. There's so many obstacles here. Nothing's going to be fast. But show me the Sun, the Magician, Donna, you're fixing to go it on your own, I think. And maybe you're fixing to pull out a hat trick because you got the Sun and the Magician. So whatever you're wanting to do is within your possibilities and it will come to you. And like I said, it told you, ask for assistance, do a little praying, do some intentions, and do some visualization. This is where it is. Imagine that you already have what you want and feel it. Feel it solo if that's your intent. He's good dad material, Donna. He is. Show me the High Priestess. Help is on the way. Show me the help that's coming to Donna. Show me how Donna sees help. Show me what Donna sees as help. There's the Hierophant. Wheel of Fortune. And the Fool. Oh my God, Donna, you're going to leave the stand-up do-right man. You're going to leave him. You don't need him. You're going to go it alone, and you're going to be solo and happy. That's what you see for yourself. And, oh, I flipped in the wrong way, did I? Yeah, I did. Show me. God damn. Shame. You can't, he damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. He is totally confused, grasping at straws, listening to bad advice, second guessing himself, probably uncharacteristically uncertain. Usually this guy knows. He's questioning himself, listening to spiteful people, spiteful thoughts. He has some resentment and he is angry. There's another sword floating around here somewhere. And he feels like either he's getting what he deserves or he's handing out the right judgment. Okay? One or the other. He is the King of Cups. He sees himself as the King of Cups. He loves you, but he's conflicted. Why are you treating him like this? Don't you love him? Why does he feel ashamed? And why is it connected to you? Why is it connected to his love for you? See what I'm saying? He's confused. You are not telling him the truth. One more. Ooh. Okay. Nine of Swords. He's up at night losing sleep about it. Yeah, he doesn't know what. He just knows that you're mad at him, you won't talk to him, you're not telling him why, you're crazy. There's a baby. Hormones. You know, I never thought about the guy. I never thought about the guy. You know, fuck me. But I do have a story to tell you. One time, it was my very first job ever, I was a nurse's aide. And we had this dude that came in as an orderly. They pretty much, it was a young couple, they got together, and she's pregnant, okay? And they're trying to do the right thing, and he was young. I already had a bad thing about men, right? But he was young, and he was mouthy. He was attractive in that bad book. Keep in mind, I was 18. He was attractive and he was young. And I would just stare at him. And I'd listen to his stories about her. And I always remembered, because he was so destroyed about this little, I'm just going to give you the nutshell of it. She's pregnant. She's like 6 or 7 months pregnant. And she made him breakfast. Right? And it was something about scrambled eggs, and he didn't like the way the eggs was. And she made toast, scrambled eggs, bacon, the trad pat wife role I'm really talking to you about, and the hormones, there's a baby. Okay? He said that he said something to her, and I don't remember what it was, but it meant nothing to 18-year-old me, and it meant nothing. But she lost her shit and went on an emotional roller coaster cry, a crazy cry. And he did not know what to do. She lost her shit on him over the texture of the scrambled egg. Like it killed her. And he was... You know, I remember to this day, we were all standing around the nurses' station. I mean, the story completely took over every other woman there. And we were really mesmerized by it. And it's not the story. Everybody laughed. Everybody laughed. What I remember was how much it hurt him and how much I felt for him. It destroyed him. And I felt like going and kicking her ass. I did. And I'm not... Men deserve what they get, okay? But I remember that I felt so bad for him. Because she was such a psycho. You know, because I heard all the stories. All through the pregnancy. Right? And by the end of it, I'm like, dude, you can rent... I'm sure I could give you a space on the couch a couple of nights if you ever need to get away, you know? Totally in his corner. You know? Now I see both sides of it. But I have regrets. I have regrets of being that crazy woman. You know? I know now that I shorted myself. I shorted myself. I shorted us. There never was an us. But I made sure of that too. I shorted myself. I'm just saying. Unhappy family. Okay. Okay, show me the victimhood. Take responsibility. Stop being a victim. Show me the moon, hopes and fears, the lovers, the family, which was just unhappy family. I just flipped it over, thank God. So you're afraid it's going to be, you're afraid to trust him. You don't believe in him, you don't believe in you. You're afraid of it all, but I'm telling you, even if you end the relationship, there's still a baby. And you've got to figure out the best way forward, because there's going to be movement forward. You can't just stop that. You're terrified. You're fucking terrified. Okay, show me the Ten of Pentacles. Let me finish talking. Is there a flipper there also? Yes. Okay, I want this one and this one. Show me the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, it's not going to be your happy, but there is a happy available. So Spirit, I want to see the happy that can be had. The Nine of Cups, that's a sense of self-fulfillment. That is you continuing ahead with New Donna. But it's going to have to slow down. I mean, you can write this guy off, but you can't write the baby off. So you can continue on to your sense of solo fulfillment, but you must do it with the baby. That's a heavy burden. Therefore, logic tells me that the best way to really pursue this is to have a different perspective and to stay with the more traditional role, because you should have listened to you should have trusted your own intuition, okay? There's no going back. There's a baby. Queen of Swords. You can be happy, but you're not going to be the happy that you envision for yourself. You've got to let go of any idea of the goals that you have. Right now, it's on the back burner again, and there's nothing you can do about it. But go ahead and start that savings account for that she shed, and don't get lost in having the baby. Paint yourself in. Always. You just have to make room for yourself, and it's going to have to come from you. It's your own guilt. It's your own feeling. It's your own answering to the responsibility of being who you are right now. Okay? I'm not chewing you out. I don't keep saying because there's a baby like you're not doing something, because you are doing something. When I say because there's a baby, I'm trying to help you release those feelings, and I'm trying to help you reconcile to this path of responsibility that you have already chosen, because I think that if you could feel better about it, he'd have a better chance of staying in your life. And I think that's important to me. I do. And if you just listen to everything I've said, everything I just said, then you're not going to get the kind of happy that you're demanding right here. But you will get a happy. And you won't be alone. He's a good dad. Both of you have to grow up. Love each other. Love yourself. Never erase yourself again, okay? Because you have to be that empress in order for the empress to take care of the baby. And that's what you've already decided to do. Okay? So feed your empress and she'll take care of the baby. And him too. And he'll take care of you. Let him grow into it. And accept that he is doing the best. That neither one of you are half-assed people. Both of you are in a very bad spot. Bam, 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 bam. The incredibly slow hokey pokey. Donna. This is not the life that you decided that you wanted right before the baby comes. This is not it at all. But it is an equally and possibly better life than you ever thought you would. It's more important. It means more. And there's a baby. I can't stop saying it. Okay, Spirit, give me an energy reading for girl. Give me a good energy reading for this pregnant empress. Show me the vibes of this girl. Show me her near future. The King of Pentacles. Here's your man. You're going to keep him. You're going to keep him. You're going to try, Donna. Queen of Wands. You're on the side of Karen there, girl. I'm telling you. Get control of that. Get control of that. Don't be so high maintenance. Don't be a jerk. Give him goals that he can attain. Ten of Pentacles. Give him the opportunity to be successful, and he will succeed for you. And there's your happy ever after. Although it is not what either one of you began as. Nine of Pentacles, and you have an inner sense of fulfillment when you take on this more traditional role. You're just going to have to trust him. You're going to let him do it. Let him do it. Because you have a different job. The Well. This is a brand new beginning. It's a different role. Three of Pentacles. A functioning family. There's the Strength card. This change will come from you. It will change because you changed it. And it's also going to be difficult. Progress by inches, not feet. Certainly not a ruler. And no, it's going to take you a long time. This is a big stop. And it is the achievement that you can make at this time is of an inner nature. Five of Pentacles. Stop fighting. The shit that you're fighting over doesn't matter anymore. You have a different agenda now. And it is the more important one. You're kind of depleted. Maybe you're a little sick with the baby too. Four of Swords, I need to retreat. Maybe you need to put, like I've been saying, put your agenda on hold. Don't break up. Withdraw. You're puking every morning. It's bad for you. It's not an easy pregnancy, okay? So relieve yourself of this constant fighting and withdraw. Okay, you got Five of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. The fighting is taking a toll on you. Let him fucking have it. There's nothing you can do right now anyway. Look at it like that, Donna. Seven of Swords. Lies, competition. You're just thoroughly fed up with him. You want to win. I'm telling you, you just, the time for that kind of, it did say protect yourself. It did say protect yourself. And that's keeping your guard up. Don't let him run over you, Donna. I would pick some shit like you're fighting over some shit that really doesn't matter. I would just pick the three most stressful ones that you absolutely can't do anything about. Just refuse to discuss it anymore. Don't bring it up. If it breaks, fuck it. He'll figure it out. Because you're not going to be hollered at no more. He's stressed out too. He can't talk to you without ripping your head off. Stop talking to him. I'm serious. Do it with love. I'm not saying cut him off. But you've got to withdraw. You've got other fish to fry. You've got other places to go. You've got other hats to wear. You've got other fights to be having. Five of Swords. There's that fighting too. You're trying to put some distance between you and the fight. A lot of distance. Oh. Nine of Cups. All right, look here. You want to be with you. You want to be with you. You feel better with you. When you're with you, you're not unhappy and you're not fighting. But you also want to be with him. Okay, but it's the fighting. You're kind of unhappy with him too. You're angry. Just withdraw. Go somewhere for a weekend. Shit. Give it a break. Break. Ace of Wands. A little sex might help things. A little sex. And then withdraw. Or come back and whoop it on him, one or the other. Six of Swords. Screw him and then go take a weekend somewhere else. Go see your mom. Screw him without fighting. Refuse to fight. Go to your mom's for the weekend. And when you come back, he'll be happy to see you. Last card from Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. You got a lot to offer. Don't think that you don't. Just be open to it. The Magician. You already have what you need to make it work. But it's not going to work in a way that you planned. Okay? It's just not. It's not going to. Oop. Alright, now we're going to have an energy reading for Dude. What's he think about this baby? He's good dad material. He is an alpha. Spirit. Let's see if I can get one of these in. Probably not. This deck is really, I'm trying to do it. Well, that is easier. It's better than it was. It was really hard. Alright, one more. And then we'll cut. Oh, that went pretty well. Okay, energy. What's Dude going to do about this baby? Show me Dude's thoughts. Show me Dude's feelings. Knight of Pentacles. There is your stable, stand up, do right man. This man is not going to run off from you. This man is not going to... He might take your shit, but he's going to buy you a car with it, okay? Or he's going to buy the brakes that you need, right? He's there. He's there for you. He's stable. He's good dad material. He could be green, okay? Everybody got some growing to do. He's never been tested. He's having some trouble paying into these bills. Okay, because there's a baby. He's not used to having to take care of nobody in the way that he is fixing to have to do it. And that's going to be the death of him if he don't open up. He's got to reach out to you. He's got to be open to you and the baby. And he is struggling with that. But he is good dad material, okay? Like I said, he's green. Give him the space to grow. Because this is not happy. This is selfish and immature. This is fuck it. I don't need this shit either. You know, he thinks about walking away from it because you're being a heinous bitch. Okay, you make it so difficult to stay. He wants to have you to be happy. He wants you to give you all the abundance. He wants you to be happy. But nothing he can give you has made any improvement. It's just killing him. He's ready to give it up. King of Cups, he loves you. and Judgment. He wants a second chance. Maybe it's a rough patch. Y'all going through a rough patch. You're pregnant and crazy, and he's like, fuck it, you know. But he loves you. He's still there for you, and he wants to work things out. He doesn't want this to be over. I don't know. He's selling himself short. He can make it work. He's got more to offer than... well, you said you don't want him to, right? But he can make it work. Competition, jealousy, and envy. And that's both of you. You're fighting over bullshit that doesn't matter. Because it's not two individual people. It's the two of you together. And you should reframe your point of view. Frame it like that. Not you individually and him individually together. The two of you together. Now see, that's where both of you feel like prisoners, because he's giving it all away and seeing nothing in return, and you're in a prison. The two of you have got to figure out how to work together and deal on your own insecurities, both of you. This bullshit fighting, if you simply knew what was what within yourself, with the mom and dad united, these bullshit fights would disappear. Don't paint yourself out. Paint yourself in. King of Pentacles. He's there for you, girl. He's there for you. You're just going to have to train him. Death. This is a complete destruction to him. Okay, because like there's the King of Pentacles, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, failure in this regard. He's good dad material. He wants to be dad material. He wants to be that dad. And he's having trouble getting there. Now, why is it? I think maybe, don't rip my head off here, Donna. I think maybe it's because you won't let him do you. I think maybe it's you, that you won't let him be dad. That you won't let him be. Both of you are in a bad spot. And the only way that this is going to work is if you let him be Trad Pat. The best Trad Pat he can be. Because you have to be mom. No one else. You can't switch roles anymore. And you're killing him. Too high maintenance. He can't make you happy. Karen. There's the devil. The shadow is in control of you. Ego, fear. He wants to get away from you. He's gonna let you go. He can't deal with it no more. There's nothing else he can do. It's a heavy burden. He's going to have to recover from it now too. It's more than he can take. He's eroding. He's deteriorating. The situation is getting worse and worse. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. He used to believe in himself, and the work that he put out was good. It's made him question his values, question himself, questioning himself. He's sorry, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's sorry for, because he just don't get it. Let him be who. Let him. Let him take the burden. If you don't, it's over. Someone outside. Ooh, let him take it, okay? He's the right man for the job. Page of Wands, Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Give it to him. You've got something else to be doing. Stop doing this hard ass persona thing you keep trying to present. Let him do it. Let him take it. Can I even pause that? Yeah. Okay, girl, I got unexpected company, so I'm just going to quit right here. Well, we were almost there anyway. Oh, well, fuck it. Here's your thumbnail, and here's that new card. Okay. Big energy for this overall reading is surrender. Let it go. Things are different now. They're just different. The big energy is the world. If you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it if you don't. Who am I? Y'all about your purpose. So is he. Your purpose right now is to be the mother of that child. And his purpose is to be the father. And welcome to debt slavery. That's not the answer, but it's the only answer I can give you for right now. That's the reality of it. I can't talk now. No. This is accommodating the family, being maneuverable. This is making out your checklist, how you can, this is brainstorming. That's that big card I told you. This is how they brainstorm. This is a list of intentions, what you want, what you expect, what you want, and what you won't have. Figure it out. Put it on, you know. And then there's the King of Pentacles. That's your affirmation, Donna. He's there. He's in there like a hair in a biscuit. Continue to solve issues in practical ways. This is how you solve it with him. I'm telling you, let it go. Take the traditional role, at least till your baby is grown. Your rune is that Wunjo. Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. Make your over the top just be something that works out really well for you, okay? Work it like that, or try to anyway. And you're going to have to put a kibosh on all your shit right now. You're just going to have to do it in a completely different way. That's all there is to it. I love you, Donna. I'll see you soon. Oh, wait a minute. One more. 2, 3, 6. 236. The evens have it, right? Bye.